This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News and Disc Jockey News TV. It is Wednesday night. It is lighting chat night, and I have got my friend Nick Airriess with us. Good evening, Nick.
Good evening, John. How are you doing today?
Doing well, doing well. It is great to be back with you. It's been a while.
All right. Been really busy getting ready for LDI.
That's just right around the corner for us.
It is. It's been sneaking up on us really quick.
Oh, that's just crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, a couple of weeks we'll be in Las Vegas doing a lot of things. Now, at LDI, that's been kind of a time to kind of show some new stuff. Is there any new stuff on the horizon from Chauvet DJ going to be at LDI this year?
Oh, you betcha, man. We've got lots of fun stuff that we're going to show off here pretty soon. Both our pro division and our DJ division both have some great new products that you are absolutely going to freak out about.
Sweet.
It's a lighting show, so it's really meant to be the spot where you unveil all of the fun technology and everything. So it's going to be an exciting show, and believe me, there's going to be a lot of new products to see. I've already been seeing some of the pre-releases from some other companies out there, and I know what we're releasing, so it's going to be a great show.
It's going to be fun. It is. And I think that our viewers are going to get a little kind of a sneak preview of a fixture before LDI even starts on one of our next shows. Is that correct?
That's correct. We're going to actually give you guys a sneak preview towards one of our new fixtures that we're releasing at LDI. And it's really cool because you're going to see it first here, nowhere else. It is only going to be here.
So I'm guessing that we can't talk too much about it, but can you give us like a little hint of, what kind of a use if I would, have that light? How would I use it?
I'll give you a hint. It's going to be a wash of some kind.
Okay.
And it may be in the Hex line of products.
Oh, the Hex line, where we have the RGB, I mean, like every color of LED almost possible, and UV. Nice.
Yep. You got it, man. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be, again, it's only a couple of weeks away. Time just is going.
Yeah.
Going
but
crazy.
I'm not going to tell you anything else. We got to keep it ready for the actual surprise, and it'll be fun.
That'll be good stuff. We'll look for that in a couple of weeks. So tonight's show, guys are going to start to be thinking bridal show pretty soon, and the topic I wanted to kind of have you run through tonight is maybe some like the top 5 lights that would make an awesome impact in my bridal show booth.
Well,
I threw that topic out to you now. Now, how did you do when you started looking around the office? Did you find some cool stuff for us?
Honestly, I really just, as soon as you asked me that, I knew exactly where I'd go, because there are some very good staple lights that any wedding DJ should have.
Oh, sweet.
And it kind of focuses around specific effects that DJs do and can upcharge for, and all that stuff. So we'll start to We'll kind of go over the actual application of each of them, and say, where they can be used as a DJ and charge a little bit more, for extra stuff, and add a little bit more, income for you when it comes to your actual working. And not to mention, these things are just a lot of fun as it is. Like, they're cool toys. They're going to be there'll be a lot of fun. So you get to make money and you get to enjoy it. It's going to be great.
Wait a second. Now, you're a married man and you just referred to lighting as toys. Don't we have to say no, honey, these are tools of my profession?
These are tools of my profession, exactly.
Well, cool. Let's get into it. I'm excited to see what you've pulled out for us tonight. Let's start. There's no specific order, I wouldn't guess, of which one. So let's just grab and go. What do you have for us?
All right. So I want to go with kind of an oldie but goldie. We released it last, I believe it was last NAMM. Last January.
Okay.
And this is like the fundamental of our of the wedding type series lights that you're going to have, and that is the Easy Pin. We came out with this bad boy again last January, and we've already talked about it quite a bit on the show, and you guys know what it's for. It's a pin spot. It can be a nice kind of a wash, depending with what filter you put in the front of it, and a color gel or whatever. It is basically just a staple of the DJ industry right now, is that you have to have one of these or something like it, a pin spot, to make your weddings look awesome. And everyone right now loves pin spotting the center of a table. My wedding even had that, and it was awesome. It was
nice.
Really awesome. So the Easy Pin is definitely my my number one here to start us off. And of course, it's a 2-watt LED, as you know, and special lens in there and everything to make it very, very efficient. And it is battery powered and IRC controlled. So you got a full package ready to rock. And we sell these in our Easy Pin pack. We sell a lot more of those, just because they come in this easy carry case. I mean, why wouldn't you? It just makes sense. One of the things that we've really use a lot is the magnet and the scissor clip on the bottom. Now, you notice this one doesn't have a scissor clip because I had it attached to my desk using it as a desk lamp, which I know this is kind of funny, but it works.
But it's a pin spot. There's only like a little circle there.
It's a pin spot, but that's the thing.
I can only read here.
In our discussions before, we had the
diffuser.
It's got a diffuser on the front of it, so I've actually got a 20-degree lens. So it gives you a really nice kind of a very wide spot there. So it covers my desk very nicely. And I can turn it off with my remote before I leave because I'm lazy. I don't want to reach 5 feet and turn it off. But it's all good. So that is the number one when it comes to the wedding ready lights. Staying with the Easy series, the next light I want to talk about is the Easy Gobo. Now, this was debuted at DJ Expo, so it's still very new. We a lot of people have jumped on this light right away, but I think that it's really didn't get the attention that it deserves. So here we're gonna talk about it, and we can actually do a little bit more of an in-depth show on this sometime in the future if you like.
Yeah.
But the thing I want to emphasize with this guy is same twist clip. Same magnet. It is a little bit heavier, so it has a much bigger magnet on there. I don't know if you guys can see.
There we are.
But it's got the same technology as the Easy Pin, but it's a gobo projector. So you've got your focusing, and you've got your size adjustment and focus right there, and then of course you've got your gobo removal door right here. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that bad boy out real quick. This is one of those lights that you can print your own gobos for. You can put whatever you want in there. Now, I have a custom gobo that one of our product managers made. His name's Rick. You probably met him at the show.
I have. Yep, good man.
He made a really cool custom gobo from a print. Now, one of the tricks that he does with this to make it look so good, and this is something I never thought of and I thought it was so cool, is that he actually goes to a store and takes a picture and prints it on a slide. You know, like those old school slide projectors?
Yeah.
And he prints it on the slide, then he cuts it out and puts it in this thing. And you get a nice gobo on the wall of, and I can try and focus it in place there. I don't know if you can really see it or not.
Can you move it over your shoulder more towards the back wall? There you go. Now we can see it.
So you got this really awesome, like, picture quality gobo on the back wall. And I mean, you can use this for anything. You can take a picture of the bride and groom together beforehand and put it up. There's so much you can do with it. And this unit is ready for you to use it, and it looks so good. I'm not doing it justice here with this camera, but it really, really looks good, like picture quality. And I mean, you have to imagine those old school slide projectors, the quality that comes out of those, that's what comes out of this if you use that slide method.
Interesting.
Now you can just print your own normal, acetate gobos or whatever, or like the clear paper that you can print, the transparency film. You can buy it like Office Depot, Office Max, whatever, and you'll be able to put those in here. But this photo quality is only achieved with the slide, and it is so cool. Again, you have focus and size adjustment, so we can make it like smaller or bigger. See how we can make it a lot bigger there. I'm gonna change there we go, make it a little smaller there. So you can really move it around and make all the adjustments. And the other thing is that with like our Gobo Zoom 2.0, our old school one, the slides were kind of clunky. With this, we made sure we got these really nice metal slides on it so that you can really adjust it and get it into the right spot.
Yeah. So
it's a very high quality piece, and it comes in right just a little bit more, or if not the same price as the Gobo Zoom 2.0. And it's easy. So it's battery powered, IR control. You can actually see the little IR receiver right there on the front.
Yep.
So you can control it just like you would the Easy Pin. And of course on the back you've got your power switch and your charger port. Very cool. So this is definitely my number 2 when it comes to the wedding ready lights. A lot of fun. So that was the Gobo Zoom, the Easy Gobo IRC. is awesome.
I'm making my notes now, so
Yeah, definitely. All right, so that covers gobo projection. Now, granted, we of course have our other gobo projectors. We got our gobo shot 50 watt IRC, which is much bigger and brighter. We got our LFS 75 DMX, which we've talked about quite a bit on the show. Very, very, very bright. This one's only a 10 watt LED, so it's not quite as bright as the other ones, but it's portable, it's battery powered, and you get 6 to 8 hours of the actual LED. So, the battery life, excuse me.
Yeah.
And I mean, what more can you ask for? It's great.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, very nice.
Speaking of battery life, the number 3 on my list of of the best wedding ready lights is definitely going to be the Freedom series. Now, we've talked a ton about the Freedoms, and we've talked a ton about the controllers, the flare con, and everything. But the basis for all of those tools is the Freedom. Yeah. Battery powered, wireless DMX, aka DeFi is what we call it in Chauvet, which is really nice because DeFi is a much more powerful technology. And we've actually increased the range on these suckers too. We did a video actually in August about how what the distance is and how it's improved and everything. So we can talk about that a little bit later. But,
Jeffrey holding it up and
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you saw that. So this unit right here is actually our Hex. This is the Freedom Par Hex 4. Now, I mean, you can see this. I'm holding this in my hand. It's very small. It's not very... And if you've seen the size of my head, it's about the same. Granted, I kind of have a bit of a big head, but anyway. So this light right here is very small, very powerful, and you get a lot of really great colors that you can mix. I mean, pretty much any color that a bride can think of, you can make with this thing. So 6 to 8 hours of runtime on all 4 colors, and I think single color we're running at like right around 19 to 20 hours, somewhere in there. To be honest, it really, single colors we haven't really done a whole lot of. We've done more multiple colors and whatnot.
Yeah.
But, of course, it's got the UV in it, so it's got a great color mixing when it comes to your like pinks and a lot of the warm whites that you can make. You can also use it for great Halloween light, which we just had, and it's got, black light in there, which is perfect for Halloween. And it has a white, which, most people, what they don't understand is when they mix a color, they put RGB up to make white. With this, you don't have to do that. You just do the single fader, and you're all set to go. So this is the top dog. This is the big guy, and this also is available in white. I, of course, couldn't find them because they're a pretty hot commodity right now. So I couldn't actually snag one right now. But we have the black housing here for you to see.
Yeah,
really great stuff.
When did you guys come out with the white ones? Now that couldn't have been too long ago.
The white ones came out, I believe, at the same time as the black ones. We just didn't have a whole lot of them.
Okay, because I don't remember seeing much of any white ones now that I'm thinking about it.
Well, I'm going to have to bring one to the show then, I guess, next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same thing, but in a white housing. And it looks awesome.
I bet.
It would perfectly match this whole like ensemble that I have here tonight, except, I couldn't find one. But, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
One of the things that I've had a lot of people ask about is like, show me the DMX connectors, show me the power connectors.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So on the bottom, I'm going to do a little up the skirt shot here on this bad boy.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You can see we've got the power input right there. We got the power output right there. DMX right there and right there. So they're actually hidden underneath the housing. So you don't have to worry about what direction the cable comes out of it. Like, a lot of people are talking about these, flush mounted housings and cables coming out one way and coming out the other way. We didn't really want to stick to one type. We wanted to let people kind of choose the way they wanted to do this. So they could actually stick the cables up in here and have it come out this way or this way or this way or whatever way you'd like to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and of course, we've got that really cool drop-down kickstand support for a little bit, angled wall washing. So that's a great little feature of that bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, and of course, we do have a bag for this bad boy. It's called the CHS FSP4, and that will hold 4 of these boys. And that means that if you put them in a bag, you put 4 of them in a bag, you could easily take 16 lights in one trip or 2 trips, depending on how many people you have.
Yeah. Wow.
So it just makes uplighting for a wedding just a cinch.
Real.
So.
Very, very nice.
So the next light on the list, that was number 3.
Number 3, yeah.
So number 4 is actually one of my personal favorites, and it's not because there's a laser in it, because I love everything that has lasers. It's because it is probably the most functional and the most applicable light to every single industry that's out there. It is the Swarm 5 effects. I don't even have one here because they are so hot. I can't even get one. I was trying to get one earlier. I just can't.
Nick, so I think I can help us here. I'm going to put it up on the screen, and you can tell us a little bit about it.
Perfect.
Okay, it is now, instead of seeing you, we are seeing the Swarm 5 FX.
Awesome. Awesome. So what this unit has is this actually in the center, it has a laser, a red and green laser that you can use to put, star field effects on walls or whatever. And it makes a great aerial effect as well, like an aerial effect laser. This also has a RGB-A W LED on the inside of it. So it puts out beams that are all different colors, and it gives it a great effect light. It also has a strobe included in it. So it has everything. It has an effect light, it has a strobe, it has a laser. Those are basically everything you would need in one light, all set up, ready to go. You don't have to hang one light. You don't have to hang a strobe. You don't have to hang an effect light and then a laser as well. You just hang one light, ready to go. Keeps the system nice and clean and nice and neat. I know a lot of DJs recently have been struggling with power troubles. Like power is a hard thing to find. Hence, our Easy series has become really popular.
Sure.
However, if you don't have as many lights to run, you don't need as much power. So you can use the Swarm 5 effects. They're all combined into one light, and it saves you a lot of time when it comes to setup and all that fun stuff. So that is number 4 on the list, and it is absolutely a great light for any guys, wedding DJs, clubs, whatever you want to do. It is the ultimate. I don't want to say the army knife, the other word, because it's not any association, but it really is. It is the ultimate DJ toolkit. Is in that one light.
Yeah,
it's everything in it. So
now with that light, can a person link a couple of those together and have 2 or 4 or something and really just have an awesome show?
Absolutely. They actually work in master slave with each other, and they do a really cool coordinated show together when it's hanging up. So it's a mirrored master slave. So if one is green, they're both green. If one's blue, they're both blue. If one has a laser on, the other has a laser on. Same thing with the strobe effects.
Very cool.
You and me and a lot of people out there, we're big proponents of DMX. We love DMX because it can do what we want when we want it. However, it is awesome on auto or sound mode. You just set it and forget it. It is a great light for that. And the reason that's so great is because everything is in one box, so it's all coordinated together. Mm-hmm. That's one of the big benefits. Yeah. So
cool.
Yeah, very, very cool.
So we've gone through 4. We've gone through the easy pin, the easy gobo,
easy gobo,
Airriess, and we did the freedom, and now the swarm. So now we are up to number 5.
Number 5. Save the best for last. I promise. This is one of my favorite new lights. We talked about it at DJ Expo. We talked about it at NAMM. We talked about it at Mobile Beat. This has been one of our favorite new additions to the DJ range. It is the Intimidator Wash Zoom 350 IRC. This was our brand new 100% custom designed Chauvet light that looks so good, and it looks amazing. And guess what? It's looking even better because now it's available in white.
Oh, look at that!
Seriously,
nice.
This honestly, I loved the Wash Zoom before.
Yeah.
But when we got it in white, it just looks so good. I don't even know where to I see it and I'm like, I want it. But so we actually had it all. We now sell this in white, just as we do in the normal kind of gray color that we normally sell in.
Yeah.
Same functions, same features, everything. Awesome bright light. Now the reason that I find this light to be one of my favorites is because it not only is a great wash light, it can zoom, it can spot, it can also do pixel effects on these LEDs right here. So it can be an effect light too.
Oh,
so
wow.
Now you're talking about this ultimate all-in-one light that can create great energy, and it just gets everybody going crazy. And it's a great wash light for when you want to actually hit the bride and groom in the center of the doing the dance, or if you want to have them in a beam moving around chasing. The the options with this thing are limitless. There's so many things that you can do with it. And now that it's in white, you can have it match your whole system and give you that great, clean wedding look. And, I mean, it's my favorite. It really is. I mean, you saw it at DJ Expo when we had it up on the stage, doing washes in the center there, doing some really crazy, like, chase patterns and everything. I mean, it looked like it belonged up there.
Yeah.
You know, and this is a light that's under $1,000, and it was up on a massive stage. So that really speaks highly to how bright and how awesome it is. So
very cool. When did the white? Now, when did you guys? I have not seen. This is my first time of seeing it. Now, when did you guys come out with that? Is that? Are we seeing something that might be an LDI sneak peek? Or did it come out before?
It's not an LDI sneak peek. However, it definitely did release a while ago. However, it was kind of a soft release. We didn't really, we advertised it. Of course, all of our dealers know about it and stuff like that. But it wasn't really shown in a lot of videos or whatever. It just wasn't. And I'm not sure why, but it just wasn't for whatever reason. And I really, really wanted to show it off here because I absolutely love this thing in white. It just looks so good and so clean.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a sharp look in it.
Well, cool. That's number 5 right there.
Nice. Well, those are some cool lights. What we'll do is we'll put links in the descriptions to all of these lights so you guys can check those out. And I think there's product videos. We can probably link to those too. I think pretty much everything's got a product video, I think, that we've talked about so far. And yeah, great. Good stuff, Nick. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, make sure that you guys tune in next week, or not next week, week after next, the Wednesday before or something like that, LDI, and we'll have a brand new product release. First here and only here on DJNTV. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm excited not only for that, but then to see the whole gamut of the new things, both in the Chauvet DJ and the Chauvet Professional. Should be a great time.
Yep, and it's going to be a big booth. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We'll do a big walk around. We'll do one of our shows right from the booth there, so we can take everyone around and show them all the cool stuff. That'll be great.
Sounds great, John. I look forward to it.
Wonderful, Nick. Well, thank you very much for your time tonight, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right, John.
All right, this is John Young with the Disc Jockey News and Disc Jockey News TV. Good night.